Hey everyone, it's Richard Payne here, your Halifax real estate expert. Having a lot of conversations today with some of the key partners that we work with, the mortgage brokers, mortgage people at the banks, and of course the credit unions. Asking them really what it's taking and how they're finding business. Is it picking up? Certainly we've spent a lot of time over the last probably 2 or 3 months dealing with a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers. So we know that the Halifax market is certainly picking up. The stats show something that's going on. But me personally, we've certainly been working with a lot of people and basically helping them do what's the right thing for them in their stage of their life, whether it be selling it, downsizing, whether it be selling it and moving on and upsizing it, or whether it just be saying, okay, I'm a first-time buyer, need to get a home. So on the basis of that, we've been talking to the people really and trying to find out what's going on in that financing world. And there's a couple of things. The first one we found out is that there are still zero down mortgages available. Who would have knew? All the headlines are that it's not zero down mortgage payments, but yes, there are. Basically, the credit union they're kind of the only ones in the show that are doing zero down mortgages. Now, the bad news is they're going around about 2 months, and we're in the middle of May now. So around about by mid-July, end of July, those zero down mortgages are going. So I was talking to the person at our local credit union, because they're all local branches, they're not one big bank type thing, it's just local branches, to say, well, okay, what else is going on? And she said almost 100% of their mortgages that they're doing at the moment, even if people aren't considering improvements, they're actually asking clients, do they want to do purchase plus improvements? Because the world of financing and refinancing, in the next couple of years is going to be very difficult for people to actually get out any equity out of that property. So they're saying, look, if you're thinking about doing any work, why don't we do purchase plus improvements right from the get-go? And even if it's like, well, we might replace the flooring in a couple of years' time, flooring can be anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 depending on what you're doing, choice materials, and how much of the property you're doing. So that's another thing to think about is, if you're going to do any kind of a house improvements, it's worth doing them right from the get-go. Get it done, get it out of the way, so that you know that basically the house is then really got your finishing touches on it. And we've certainly dealt with a lot of buyers at the moment where they're getting used to that. We've got buyers who are I don't want anything to do, and that's like a real common trend right now, is the new houses. People are more and more, I'm dealing with clients that are going into the new houses because they just want fresh, clean, updated. So, hey, there's a tip for the sellers of the world out there. Make sure your home can compete with a brand new home in terms of price and finish and showability, for want of a better word. So that's really what we're talking about today, is the financing world. If you want credit union and you want zero down mortgage, that's the place to go. But get in there quick. They're going, and they're going soon. So that's it for today. If you've got any questions about anything to do with real estate, then I'm your man, and it's Richard Payne, and my email, richard@richardpayne.ca, and call me, and I'd love to chat with you, 902-489-1804, because I'm here to make your real estate simple.